Welcome back. California Senate Bill 79 went into effect yesterday. It is a new California law that makes it easier to build higher density housing near public transit. Here to tell us more about it is California real estate broker Mark Powell. Mark, always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's talk about how we got here. For a long time, Democratic Senator Scott Wiener, he's been trying to propose this Senate Bill 79, and just last year in September, 21 voted yes, 8 no, 11 didn't vote on it, and then it went to the governor's desk. Governor Gavin Newsom signed it in October of last year. It went into effect yesterday. How did this happen?
They've been pushing this for the last 8 years. They finally got it across the finish line. And what they're calling it is the Abundant and Affordable Homes Near Transit Act. Now, abundant is accurate. Affordable, they may not be affordable. It depends on the size of the structure. But it happened because we are way behind in our housing inventory. So this is a way to increase the housing inventory. But what this does is it overrides any local ordinance. In fact, by default, you have to build these buildings if they're within 1/2 a mile of a transit corridor, and a 1/2 of a mile, just for everybody, just for perspective, is about 9 football fields in length.
All right, just to give our viewers an idea, this is affecting the entire state. So here in San Diego County, every single city is going to be facing this.
Yes, so let's say, for example, you live in the Bay Park area or in the Old Town area where there's a trolley stop. Go out from that trolley stop, 9 football fields in all directions, make a circumference. Anybody in that area, any home in there, whether it's a single family home, whatever it's zoned, they can build multi-story apartment buildings on it. So it doesn't matter if you have your house, they're not going to take, and somebody says, we're going to take it away from you. No, they're not going to take it away from you. So it's not eminent domain. But if your neighbor decides to sell to a developer and they build a multi-story unit, there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. They're protected.
So it's not just the trolley stops, it includes bus stops as well, or even maybe bike lanes?
There's 2 tiers. The tier 1 is called heavy rail, and that's like the coaster or the train. And then there's light rail, that's a trolley or a bus. So any of the bus stops, any of the trolley stops qualify as that corridor. So put a pencil in there and go out 1/2 a mile around that. Anything in that area qualifies for this law.
What does this mean for the housing market, even for owners right now or potential buyers?
Well, it means a lot as far as our community character, because our local communities are not going to look the same. For example, University City is slated to have 30,000 new homes according to the community plan. And right there at the University Town Center, the trolley stops. So just go 1/2 a mile around that, and you're going to see a lot of apartment buildings being built.
Yeah, we're currently covering projects in Grantville, National City, the one that Dan Plant just covered yesterday in North Pacific Beach on Turquoise Street. A lot of the residents in the area are upset having the skyscraper right there. I'm trying to visualize this. So say you have a $3 million home on La Jolla Boulevard, and the neighbor next door sells her home to a developer. They could actually put a 9-story apartment building there?
If it qualifies for the tier 1, most likely not 9, but maybe 5. And there's nothing you can do about it because it's by default. It overrides local zoning. And the weird thing about it is it doesn't require you to have parking. So there's no parking requirements. There's no requirements to build schools. There's no requirements to get new fire departments. You know, the fire department, if you build a 9-story building, they're going to say, we need a truck with a ladder that can go up to it. Well, that's going to cost a lot of money. And what are we going to do? Like when I came here today, am I going to take a trolley and jump on my bicycle and go down a bike lane? It's going to be a lot for the city to manage.
Well, Mark Powell, we appreciate you being here weighing in on Senate Bill 79 that just went into effect yesterday. I'm just thinking about our viewers. I don't think there's any resident in San Diego County that is okay with us, knowing that the state has so much control over housing in our county.
Surprisingly, Teresa, there's a lot of people advocating for it because they believe that it's going to bring rents down and it's going to make homes more affordable. But there's no real proof that that's actually going to happen.
Mark Powell, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.